Hello, guys. So it might look a little different because I'm actually in my other studio space. We're just gonna do a sew and chat. That's all we're gonna do. Sew and chat. Yeah, so you guys can kind of see the thing. You can see me. Good. I always feel like I'm cutting off my head, but it's good. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Good afternoon. So I'm literally just having you guys on while I make orders for my Etsy shop. So right now I'm burning. Good, I'm so happy you're doing good. Right now I'm just burning the edges off my fabric. This one's not done. This is the one that's not done. And then I'm going to be making the bottoms, like the tutus, the tulle skirt parts of the production right now. That's what I'll be doing today. I spent all day yesterday and today up to this point just prepping everything for me to literally sit and sew for a few hours and make a few dozen, or at least a dozen skirt pieces to go with the Mal costumes. I hope you guys are all doing well. Leave that to the side in case I need it. I've got my lighter in case I need it. I've got this all right there. You guys can see a little fan going because I am always hot. I'm always hot. Hola. Hola, chica. Okay. Just doing my pressing. You guys working on anything fun? Hi. Working on cozies. Awesome. Cozies are fun. I'm working on costume orders. That one's done. Next. So these are for the larger sizes that I have. So I have a range of sizes that are smaller for, for kindergarten to like third grade, I guess. And then I have from like fourth to like sixth grade kind of sizes that I do. So this is just the larger sizes because this all gets pleated into the skirt, to the waist, excuse me. So I'm doing something other than bag making. I'm just working on Etsy orders, which for me right now are costumes. Okay, that one's done. Let's see how many we can get done today, guys. This is just the first step. First we assemble, then we do the rest of it. I already cut out all the skirt layers. They're almost like circle skirts. I say almost because they're not quite like the waist area is cut like a circle skirt, but the rest of it is not. The rest of it has like the little points that stick down. It just really gives it the effect that I'm looking for. I've actually been making this costume for 4 years now. Oh God, longer than that. 5 years? Oh my God. Morning, Melissa. Yeah, I've been making this costume for 5 years now. Whoa. So for me, it's just almost like second nature. And every year it's just a little different because I'm just not able to get the same colors exactly as I did the year before for fabrics. But they still turn out beautiful. I still get the effect I'm looking for. Just sewing away, sewing away. I do that just to hold my fabric so it doesn't fall off the table. Little trick I have learned over the years in production sewing. Okay, fold it down. So I love this machine because it literally does the thread cutting for me. I can even have it do the back tack in the beginning and the end for me automatically. It doesn't do it with thicker threads though, guys. So just to let you know. Anything that's a 40 weight or more, it just doesn't do it. It doesn't like it at all. So for bag making, it doesn't do it. But for garments, yes. Which is half of my business. Half of it's garments, half of it's bag making. And the bag making just started coming into play in the last 2 years. Just because I had a learning curve of about a year, really making sure I knew good fabrics. I knew some good and steady patterns that I could use that were tried and true for bag making. And for me, it's the Erica Bowler at 85%, and the Emily tote by More Me Now. Those two sell off; they just fly off the shelf. Oh, and then now the Atom bag by KM Designs. That Yoda bag sold in less than $40. I put it on my Etsy shop and it went boom, gone. Junior will not be making an appearance today. He was with me yesterday. So he's with his dad today while they go take his mom, my mother-in-law, over to her house because they have I don't know. She's been having problems with her roof from the last storms. And so her roof, the ceilings have like mildew all on them because of the problem with the leak or something. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go see the adjuster to make sure everything can be taken care of. She's doing that, and they're driving her back to her house right now. And then I'm literally going to be sewing all day. Literally. My goal is to make all of the underskirts and the full skirt pieces for everything that I've got cut out, get it all sewn up. And then start working on cutting out the bodice pieces in bulk. Because I don't ever cut just one thing out. I cut like 5 or 6 at a time. Usually an even number because it's usually folded or at least laid out really far, and then I just make a bunch of cuts. That's what I did with these skirt pieces. I literally had stacks. Still getting used to the height of this thing. I have to really like push down on it. So we got cozies going on. Anybody else doing something different? My bobbin came unthreaded. That happens sometimes. The bobbin just doesn't catch. You're working on breakfast? Well, I mean, that's good. That's something. What are you having for breakfast? Oh, my needle came unthreaded. Did you say what you're having, Melissa? I didn't see it if you did. Sorry, I was looking down. Okay. Oh, okay. My bobbin came out. That's strange. I guess I didn't have it locked in there. Well, on the other side, I actually have a decent chair. But I love my other chair. It's just loved to death. That chair, I've had it for so long. Okay. Where did the case go? It must have flew out too, but where did it go? Oh no. We gotta find the bobbin case. playing hide and go seek with us. Not sure where it went. Look in here. Ah, there it is. Like I knew I have it. This chair is so high I can't even reach the floor. Working on paying a job. Yeah, I mean that's important too, because this is my paying job. This is my job. Not necessarily the YouTubing, but the sewing and stuff. And classes and workshops. Anything to do with the sewing business. Okay, come on. Why don't you go in? Oh, he's giving me problems. Oh, okay. Okay. It's a learning curve with this machine for sure because it's still newer to me, even though I have almost the exact same model in my sewing room on the other side of the building. But each machine has its own little quirks. So this one had the less quirks, so I was like, okay, good. I'll do this one. There we go. Oh, I missed that. What'd you say? Oh, we do what we must. At least we can work from home and it pays well enough to support the fabric of obsession. Yeah, that's true. You know, I was at Joann's yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday. The day before yesterday. And I was in line waiting at the counter, and the lady was like, "Oh, you're back. You're just getting a couple of things today." She's like, "Yeah, I'm just getting a couple of things. I had to come in for one thing." And, she got like a handful of stuff, not too much. And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I try to stay out of here too." Because I grabbed like four, I grabbed like three fabric prints that I didn't have any real like need for. But I was like, "Oh, but it's Jack." No, I think it was just the Jack fabric that I got, but that's the only thing that wasn't on the like grocery list. So yeah, it was funny. When we were talking about that, I was having a fabric addiction to being at Joann's. I was like, we need to go to like some kind of support group, and meet once a week or something. And I was like, well, where are we gonna meet? Not here, right? Because it's like going to a bar for an AA meeting. That's not a good idea. So I was like, yeah, we need to meet somewhere else. It was funny because it's just like that though. Sometimes it's like you gotta have it. So I got some Jack fabric that I'm gonna um, do something fun with. Halloween's coming around, so I want to make sure I can get something like for that. Like a pumpkin king thing. I am making the underskirts for the Mal costumes for my Etsy shop. So before I started making bags, I've had an Etsy shop for about 8 years. Yeah, about eight, No longer than that. 10 years. Oh my God. Um, and it's crazy. I have yeah, I've got orders for costumes. I've been making this Mal costume for about 5 years now. Nothing wrong with having too much NB Nightmare Before Christmas fabric. Yeah, that's the only one I have, by the way. But that's what we're doing today. We're just production sewing some stuff. That's it. Yep. 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 So I've already prepped my tulle. I've double layered it like I needed to. It's actually 4 layers. And now I'm gonna attach it to the skirt piece. And I literally just put it on and, okay, so I need to go this way. Do that right there. Make sure it's over there. Okay. I've got another table over here so it doesn't fall on the floor, and just unroll enough of it for me to get through. And then I'm just going to go through and sew it on. And then every so often I just make a small little pleat. Not too often. Okay, so I need to raise my pressure. The pressure is a little too much. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? I told it to keep all messages, but it's still, yeah. I had to loosen up the pressure because it's starting to curl up on me, which is fine, but I don't want it doing too much along the way. Oh, okay, you got caught. There we go. So yeah, that's all I'm doing today. Just production sewing. Yes? So those boxes for the Halloween, the Kings of Horror, need to go in a poly mailer box, in a poly thing, so that way the box that they have doesn't get all damaged and stuff, so they can keep the box for. So put the Kings of Heart in the polyfill box. What's the point of buying a box? So everything fits in the box nice and pretty. I'm on a live and they're witnessing you abusing me. I didn't know you needed purple floral fabric. You sent me to Joann's and you didn't say nothing about that when I went to Joann's the other day for you. I want to see the proof. Show me the email. Show me the proof. What is it? Oh yeah, the audio place next door. We have a place next door that has like audio things. Who is? Oh, that's Markia. Monica says hi. Monica, you're Monica. They hear you talking bad to me. Yes, I just said that. I said I'm on a live and they can hear you fighting with me. See what I gotta deal with. Me and the kids finally pull up. Monica says she's pulling up. She said her and the kids are pulling up. Marquis says to spam the chat and remind me that I need to buy purple floral. Or she's closing the store. I'm sorry. She's too much. I love her, but she has me working. What you need? Me? I didn't mess you up. I did not mess you up. You see what I gotta deal with, guys? I love Markia. She keeps us honest around here. She's the one who fills all of your orders when you have online orders. Markia is the one that does that. All right, this one's done. Ooh. This one's done. And then it gets gathered. It gets gathered up a lot to a smaller size. Put it on the shelf. That one's done. Next. Okay, unthreaded. Loosen it up just a little bit. It's probably a little too tight. Yeah. And this is what I do. It always gets caught. When I first start doing the tool, it always gets caught on the foot. Monica, are you really here right now? Are the babies with you? Monica's one of our customers that comes in. She found me on a live video, and then she's like, oh my goodness, you're just down the street from me. I need to charge this. I was like, yep, just down the street from you. She comes in about once a week, once every few, well, not once a week, I say once every few weeks. I don't get new fabric in every week, so unless she absolutely needs something, she doesn't come every week. I might come after I pick up ink from my printer. Oh, okay. Well, it worked. I sent Markia out there. She's not fussing at me. I really don't remember her asking me for purple floral fabric because I cleaned at Joann's like 4 times in the last like 3 weeks. She's gonna find the proof too. And they're just gonna come in here like, hey, here's what I told you. I'm like, I'm sorry. My memory is not that great. I've got a lot going on. Because it is not hard to find no purple floral fabric. It's usually for kids. Oh, and class kits and stuff like that too. For the garment classes or whatever. I haven't dressed this one up because this is not like my personal machine, so I'm not gonna like put my stickers all over it. But this is one of the class machines. I gotta put the dates up for the workshop. Doing garment making workshops. For the studio. Don't you go anywhere, fan. Come back over here. Will you say anything? Yeah, you did come in once a week for a while. Hello, Christine. How are you? Was that Markia? Marcia's like a trip. Yeah, she is a trip. We love Markia. She's a trip. She's a trip. She gets rowdy sometimes. But she keeps me working, guys. She keeps this place going. So we love Marcia. Right, there's one more. There we go. I should come take a garment workshop and maybe I'll stop being afraid to make clothes. Yeah, maybe. We're gonna have a few different things. Like the first one's intro to industrials. So it's just literally learning an industrial sewing machine, ins and outs, threading, winding a bobbin, being comfortable with it, learning how to control speed control, learn how to work the whole thing. First, by trying to embroider my Viking didn't have Teflon foot. Oh yeah, a Teflon foot makes a huge difference for sure. Um, so yeah, introduction to industrials. Then we're going to have a perfect bodice block making workshop where you can make your perfect bodice sloper. And we just take pre-made slopers. It's not like you're drafting it, so you're not having to do all that math and stuff. What we're doing is we get made. We have sloper patterns already that I get printed in big sheets. And we cut out your size that it says you are according to the measurements, right? Because nobody's ever a perfect size 14 or a perfect size 10. So we do that, and then we go through and show you how to modify the muslin to make a perfect pattern sloper for you. So that way you can use that one basic pattern to do a lot of different things. We do the same thing for pants and skirt, and then we go into manipulation. Like, how do you manipulate the sloper to have that certain look that you're going for? So look for those because those will be October and November. October, November through December. that's what we're doing. Next time I get up, remind me that I need to charge my phone. I have my charger somewhere. I brought all my chargers over here, so I didn't have to get up to do anything. I don't want it falling down on me. So I probably have enough on that one to make one more piece. Hi guys, how you doing? I know it's different than what you're used to. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. So this is different, obviously, than me working on bags. This is my first passion, is dressmaking. Elmo's World. Okay. So, what did I do with it? Did I leave it on the printer? I think I did. Let me get my phone charger so my phone doesn't die. Or kids, did I leave a black cord on the table? I can hear you if you're abusing me, by the way. Did I leave a black cord on the...
No, this one and then that one on the floor. Check your desk.
I had a black cord that I took off from the back of the computer for my Android phone.
Mm-hmm.
You have an iPhone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. There's a white...
Isn't it an Android on that one?
I know, but I'm saying there's a white iPhone one right there on my phone if you need it. On my desk. You see it?
Oh, no, that was just there from yesterday.
Oh, okay. I'm just letting you know. All right, guys. Heading back. Get some snacks. All right. I'm back. I'm going to plug in my Android phone so that I can see you guys' comments as they're coming in. Ew. Okay. I think I can get one more skirt in. What do you guys think? Airdrop, I guess. I don't know what you're airdropping. My kid's trying to airdrop stuff on my phone while I'm on a live. Hey guys, did I miss anything? Is it multiple skirts or just one skirt that you're doing to put all the pieces together? Yeah, I'm just doing one skirt piece right now, the multiple pieces. So this is a... You keep trying to airdrop to me. I know, but it knocked me out. It was taking me somewhere else. And so I was like, So this is the same piece over and over again. Hey, Miss Tanya. Can you please come get Marquia? Please, Miss Tanya. The cherry on top. She's on me today. As she should be, really. It's part of her job is to keep me straight. But sometimes she's just too good at it. Yeah, she is in full maniac mode right now. We've got like over the weekend we had like 30 orders, and 8 of those are from costumes. So she's really making sure that I'm staying on task. As she fusses with me about getting purple floral fabric. She'd be fussing at me. That's all right. I'm used to it. She'd keep me straight. Somebody has to, because I'm telling you, I'm a hot mess. My mind goes everywhere. I'm always thinking about different things. Like, I'm up sometimes at 2 and 3 in the morning thinking about different things, and then, she's the one who has to deal with me the next morning going, I had a great idea. And she'll be like, yeah, I had a great idea too. Let's do this first. I try. Monica, not Monica. Melissa, did you ever tell me what you're having for breakfast? I had Cheerios. It's trying to load. I hope. Okay. So that one's done. So now we have 3 or 4 done. I can't keep up. I think this is number 3. Maybe number 4? All right, let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is 4. That's 4. Hello, guys. He's trying to tell me something. Oh, okay, that's good. English muffin, eggs and cheese. I need some more tools. Got this one. Christine, that's what Melissa, that's also what Christine had this morning for breakfast. I'm sure you can read that though, right? I don't remember the last time I had an English muffin. It's been a minute, for sure. It's been a while since I've had a English muffin. Yeah, taste them right on up. Okay, I'm trying to pull this all in. Not what I wanted to do. The only bad thing about the automatic thread cutter is that sometimes it just has a mind of its own and it wants to go. Not on its own. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like if I push back on it to just to lift the foot and I do it 2 times in a row because it didn't quite adjust the first time, it'll go ahead and cut it. Oh, don't go anywhere. I'm unraveling as I go, so it doesn't end up on the floor. I have a table right here onto my side. So if you just came on, I'm making skirt pieces for it's like the undercoat, the underskirt piece for the mal dress. That's what I'm making right now. This is folded. This is tulle folded on itself twice. It's already folded once with 2 layers. It's 4 layers of purple and 4 layers of black. It really gets this nice, rich, ombre-ish looking color. And then I just stop and pleat every so often, about every hand length. Okay. It's just something different. Trim off all this stuff here. It's like trimming hair. Because I want to sit still long enough for you to actually trim it good. Okay, I'm going to go this way. Okay. So this dress, if I was starting and doing like the whole dress at one time, it takes me about an hour and a half after cutting. Like doing all these steps that I'm doing right now individually. But I find the assembly of it, like the way I'm doing, it makes it easier for me to put the individual pieces together faster because I'm doing the same repetitive motion over and over again. So for me, it works out because I'm making the exact same thing over and over again. It's not like I'm making like a different piece. Like I don't know how to explain it, but okay, that's 5. So it's not like I'm making you know, one that's purple, one that's green, one that's yellow, like different colors or sizes. It's like literally the same thing the whole way. It makes it easier to do the whole general thing. Not right now, no. So these are for the larger size ones because they're longer. Then I go into the short size ones next, but I make all the long ones first. Now this here is the same for both of them. The only difference is the length that it gets here, and the length of the attached piece, because this piece here is attached to the bodice. So this piece here gets attached to the bodice. And there's two different options when you order. There's a short version and a long version. The short and long version are exactly the same bodice piece, exact same skirt pieces, everything. The only difference is I add on 4 layers of black tulle to this bottom piece, so it makes it longer. So that's the difference between the two. Well, 4 to 6 layers, depending on how full they want it. But that's the major difference, is just adding all the extra tulle at the end. But the bodice piece is all the same. All the skirt pieces are the same. That's the only difference between the long and the short version. So the long ones take a little longer time. They take more material, so that's why it costs more. Oh no, I had it folded over. Ugh. I wasn't paying attention and it folded over. Goodness. That's what I get for talking. But that's why I have my handy dandy seam ripper, in case anything like this happens. There we go. Open it up all the way. There we go. There we go. I gotta get really close because I'm so short. I gotta get so close to the machine because I'm so short. And these machines are a little different because they're not the K legs, they're the T legs, so that we can put casters on them so we can roll them around if we need to. And it's definitely different to get used to. Oh, you're heading out, Christine? All right, bye. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Open up. You're going to open up. All right. That one's not going to make a big one. That one can make a small one. So I just know by the amount that's left on the roll that I just took out that that one's going to need a shorter one. And this is just a top stitch, just so everything stays where it needs to be. There we go. So that one's done. And then I'll need to grab some of the short ones. I may have to make the short ones. I don't know if I have the short ones already made. So the only difference between this one and the short one is the short one, the length of this pink piece, this fuchsia piece, is smaller. It's not as long because we want it to gather, but not still gather so much that it's like they're drowning in the tulle. So it's usually like 2.5 times the width, the waist, versus yeah. So it's not as big. It's not as long because this is pretty long. This is like 80 inches long. Probably more than that. 54 times 2, so 100 something inches long. Smaller needle because it's thinner thread, obviously. Thinner straps, a smaller needle. Can't see it. Let's scooch it in close. There we go. Oh, I did that on the wrong side. Okay. Usually I do this on the long side, but it doesn't really matter. I was like, wait a minute. Straight all the way underneath my thing. What am I making? So I am making a the underskirts for the Mal dress from Descendants. So if you've seen Descendants 2, the purple dress that she, like when she turns into a dragon and her yellow dress changes into a purple dress, that's the purple dress I'm making. So I'm literally production sewing right now. So making the same piece over and over and over again. Then I go to the next piece, make that over and over and over again. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for Etsy orders. Usually I do stuff with bag making, but I didn't have anything really. I mean, there's plenty of things I could do with bag making, but I really need to get these done for orders. The first few orders, they know it takes at least a week for do them, you know, because we always we open up our shop for costumes September 1st, and so we've already got 8 orders, which is awesome. usually we have a higher peak during the weekend. And once a lot of these are already productive so that it's easier for us just to go in and like piece pieces together. Then it's only like, if you order by Monday, usually it ships out by Friday kind of thing. So working on those orders and then the ones that'll come afterward as well. All right, that's the last of the long ones that I had pre-cut. Now I gotta cut some more of the short ones. I think that made 7 long so far. Okay, more purple and black tools. And strawberry. More skirt pieces. Okay. Pre-cut waist lining bands. So that's what these are. Let's see. Oh, yes. So usually what I do with the smaller ones is we do one of these and then one cut in half and then cut in half again. And then that's the length for the shorter one. The math works out. Oh yeah, so these are the cut pieces. These are the ones on folds. Yeah. Okay. This is all from last season that we pre-cut pieces. This is one of the layers. So this is what the layers look like. Like up here is like a circle skirt, but then it goes like that, and then it has extra layers all over it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're fun. I like making costumes. All right, so just need to make sure I got the same, like the thicker bands are the ones that I fold in half. So these are the ones I fold in half. These are the ones I fold in half. These are the thinner ones for the shorts. Yep. Okay, so now we need our fire again so we can burn our edges. You're probably like, what? Yeah, I'll burn my edges. So this edge is already the salvaged edge, so I don't burn that, and it's inside the lining, so it's with this tool and stuff like that, so it's not a big deal. But these edges here that fray, I'm going to burn so that it stops it from fraying. Yeah, that's what I do. It's not that size. I'm trying to find one that's the same size as that one. That one's not the same size as anything. Yeah, so that one's like long. That one's really long. Let's see. I guess it's the same length as it was before. I just wasn't noticing it. Yeah. Okay. This one. Oh, are these the same? I try to find the ones that have the same width so I'm not having to do as much adjustment. Oh, that's not too bad. That's kind of close. So put those two together. This one. That one. I'll have to trim that down. Yeah, these two go together. They're the same size. Sandwich those together. Yeah, that's not the same size, but it's okay. I'll cut this one down to be the same size. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this one up so I can cut it to the same width of the other one. So to do that, all I do is take it, lay it on top like so, and then I'm just trimming off the extra, which is about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. Then I take it and I fold it up like that, and that's why I'm going to keep making the same cut. Okay, just like that. Okay. All right, so now what I do to make the smaller size is I take this one, I cut it in half. Okay, I take this one, I cut it in half, and then I'm taking 3 pieces and putting 3 pieces together. So it's like a third smaller than the other one. So I think that's about 20 inches shorter. Okay. Let's put all those together. These two are the same size, and I think they're even the same size as that one. No, not quite. Okay. Those two. So let's show you what I'm doing with these. So I'm going to go ahead and light my candle. Okay. Then I'm going to burn the edges. Just very lightly. It's not like a big light. Like you're literally going through really fast. It's just scorching the edges so that they're not fraying. You can kind of feel the texture difference when you do it. So these are going to be our connectors. I'm not sure. I'm just on. Is someone else on? Didn't know. Is Kasai on or anybody like that? Lauren? Brittany? Barbie? Anybody? I'm just sewing and chatting away. Well, I'm burning stuff right now, but yeah. I know you are, Shanova. You're all about the fire, girl. I'm all about that bass. About that bass. And downstairs, BF made a BT one. Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll be on for a little while. Don't worry about us. If the best friend make a run to BJ's for you, by all means. Please, please, please. Get it. Because best friends making BJ runs are amazing. Shut up. When are you going to go on a BJ's run for me? Do you even have a BJ's next to you? Just asking. Okay, so got all these burnt pieces. Oh, I need to burn those. These are burnt. These are burnt. These are burnt. This is one of those sizes. Okay, good. Awesome. This is a burnt. Burnt. So this will make 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit too. There's not an exact science to this, guys. I think that's what drives Markia crazy about me doing this. And she's like, can you just help do the skirts? Because I just don't know. Because it's all in my head. I've been doing it for so long. It's all in my head, like what I'm doing. So, okay, so those I need to burn for connectors. Okay, so these I need to burn for connectors. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. That's those pieces. Longer than those pieces, so this one's 4. Yeah, it's not quite. That's that size for a connector. Oh no, my AirPods are dying. That's all right. I can put you guys on the regular speaker. I have my AirPod case somewhere around here. I don't know where I put it. Put it on here somewhere. Okay, so those are the burnt pieces already. These are these pieces. All right, let me count how many I have of these to make sure I have enough connectors to match up with these. Because then I can make connectors if I need to. So I got one. Actually, I can make that one a connector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10 of those. So that means I have to have 20 connectors. I don't think I have 20 connectors. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 10, 11, 12. 12 there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got 18 connectors. Almost. All right. So we got here 18. There we go. Make some more connectors. 19, 20. Perfect. Oh. Yep. Okay. It's 22. All right. So we got those that we need to burn. Burn, baby, burn. I gotta do the same thing with the center pieces too, but I'm just. You don't have one for about how many miles? I figured as much when you sit there and say there's like nothing next to you guys. Oh man. Come on. There you go. Catch on fire, buddy. Catch on fire. Those are connector pieces. Connector pieces. Connector pieces. This is what I did all last night, but to the circle skirt pieces, which are huge. Kind of see me. My son's like, are you supposed to be playing with fire? I'm like, I'm not playing with fire. I'm working. It's not playing with fire when you're doing something with it that's suiting a purpose. There we go. I'm gonna keep burning, 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 burning. You're probably thinking, why is this candle like red and white and everything? Okay, so it looks like cheesecake. But the reason is because okay, just making sure. The reason is because this bottom candle, it just we couldn't dig out anymore for it to keep doing the candle. It's one of those long stick candles right in the middle when the wax was still hot, so then it keeps it in place and it doesn't run everywhere. So it's like a self-made candle holder. I've got the system down. Like I got it. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. It's all in my head. But that's the same thing with like a lot of things that I do. I've done them over and over and over again. But I could just kind of tell someone how to do it or something. I can't like relate like for patterns, if that makes sense. It doesn't make sense unless I'm visually showing you what I'm doing. Because a lot of stuff is very unconventional, and it's like, what? What did you just say? I'm like, yeah, burn the edges. And they're like, what? Okay. And then in between things, I obviously let it be. Let it be. So, and I try to match up the width of it as much as possible. That's good. These two can go together. There. Oh, falling off the edge of my chair. Oh, that's when you cut. Okay. Just making sure. Go. That one. That one. And then hopefully I have enough of the centerpieces to kind of match these sizes. Yeah. But if not, I have more fabric that's not cut that I can make to the sizes. Okay. So set our connector pieces. Like I know this one is going to match with these. So I'm just going to lay that there. I'm going to still burn it. I'm just not trying to put it with the size I need. Just start. You have to start lessons now? What'd you say? You would have set at least 4 of them on fire. I mean, maybe. It, you know, it's known to happen. My daughter does it for me for a little while until I just take over and I'm like, okay, let me just do it because you're not you're not doing it the right way. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I just need to do this because you're just taking too long. All right, so let me see here. So that one goes there. And these two are about the same size. That one. Okay, so how many do I have here? So I've got one set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 for there. And that way I know that these go all together with this one. This one, it looks like I have to trim down just a tiny, tiny bit. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. It's trying to fall off the table. But I see how many of these center ones I have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay, good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I just need to trim these down a little bit. Okay. Line those up. Let me pick these with this one right here. So for trimming, like I said, it's not like an exact science, but I do want to line up at least one of the edges, fold them onto each other and line up one of the edges. And then when I cut, I'm cutting the edge that's not lined up. Four and 5. Okay. This one. So see, I'm not having to cut much, like just a hair off, but it's enough that it makes a difference. There we go. All right, so those are already burnt. These I need to burn, but they're with this size. So just like that, and then now this one I need to cut. I think I have more than one, obviously. I've got one piece here, and that matches with these two. Okay, good, because this one's kind of like all ripped up right there, so I don't want to use that one. Okay, that works. All right, let's set the centers on fire. Come on, buddy. There you go. Took a while for that the flame to start on that one. And this one's just all 4 sides. The idea is to just lightly kiss the fabric with the flame and keep it moving. Children, do not do this at home. Adults, do not do this at home unless you have prior experience. Like I've said, I have done this for many years. I've done this for at least 5 years. Okay. So this is the warning saying do not try this at home. But it's fascinating, isn't it? Chanel, you need to put a disclaimer up there saying, do not try this at home. This is a professional. If you are to attempt this at home, keep a fire extinguisher close by. And I do, I have one right over on the other side, right there. Like, close by, like, right next to me, but it's right there next to the bathroom. And don't get me wrong, when I first started this, it would get to the point where it would have, like, holes. And then I couldn't use it. This is right up Chanel's alley. I know, right? She wants to be here burning stuff. But you know the difference between me and Shanova, right? Shanova would have her torch out trying to do this. Rather than just using a candle flame. She'd be using that torch. You can't blame her though, I like that torch. I mean, it's so faint I can't even tell sometimes that I've already burnt it until I feel it. It's just a slight difference in the texture. Just like very little. Don't forget to hit that like button. You need to get off the chat real fast and hit the like button. Do that. It makes a big difference, guys. Huge difference. You just sing "This Girl's on Fire." This girl is on fire. Oh. That's what we need playing in the background right now. We make a TikTok. I don't even know how to make a TikTok. I'm just starting to learn Instagram. I hit the Kings of Horror box on Instagram last night. It only took me like 4 hours to figure everything out, but hey, that's how you learn, right? That's it. Done. With the fire for right now. Okay. I think I'll have to make some more tulle. don't think I have enough for 20 skirts. I think probably enough for like 10 skirts. And we'll get these done first. We'll do this pile first. Oh, these two went together. Okay, just don't want to mix up my piles. These are coordinated by size. Okay. There we go. I'm taking my threaded again. Come on, there you go. There you go. When you get used to working with thicker thread and a bigger needle, it's a game changer. There we go. Oh, about time. All right, so now we're gonna take the big piece and put a little piece on each of the big pieces. And there we go. It's not quite as long as it appears. And that one's ready for tulle. So put that one in my bucket. What you cooking today?
What did I cook?
Yeah.
Pasta.
What?
Lemon pasta
Pasta.
with a green sauce.
Pasta
It
with
sounds
green.
fancy. It's not.
Mm.
So it's like Alfredo, but it's lemony.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not salmon.
As long as it's not salmon. Yeah, I don't like where I got that salmon from. It's nasty.
Mm. I'm telling you. Woo!
How many skirts you got done?
7.
7? Oh my
7
god.
tulle skirts already done.
Oh my god.
The other ones are already cut up
Oh my god.
and are burnt.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Hey, live. Y'all didn't spam the chat, so you know. No 10% off for you all.
Uh-oh. Marquez said you guys need to spam the chat with me to get purple floral fabric, so she's not putting up the 10% discount. Hello, Melissa. Melissa says hi, Marquez.
Hola, Melissa.
She said, hello, Melissa. Hold on a second. Do you see my AirPod case somewhere? You know I'm always using that thing. No? I'm just gonna take my earpiece off, that's all.
About that.
Yeah, it's starting to die.
It's about to drain its battery.
Yeah, I could hear it. It keeps going in my ear. Oh no, Monica, what happened? What happened to your sewing machine, Monica? Your sewing machine just broke?
No way.
No way.
Well, seems like she needs to go buy that Juki or Janome she was looking at.
Yeah. Looks like you might have to get that Juki or Janome you've been looking at. That's so bad though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Melissa said, buy purple floral. She said, get the purple floral.
Thank you, Melissa.
She's like, I want that 10% off.
Thank you, Melissa. Melissa's #1 on my list.
Mm-hmm. My AirPod case. Here it is. There you go. Call them before you go because Carolyn is sewing back and it was closed until sometime. They might be there now. But then there's also the one in Raleigh. We got one in Raleigh where we got the Genomes. I missed that altogether. So we got new Genomes for the teaching. I know they're both teaching studios, but the domestic sewing side. Got 10 new Genomes over there, and they're red. Which might throw off our color scheme. Marquis was talking about wanting to paint the walls pink, like a fuchsia pink like this. Okay, so I need to cut these down too, obviously, because no, that's just too much. So she was talking about that, and I was like, oh, that's great. Marquis,
Huh?
I was thinking,
I don't
like, the purple fuchsia is not going to go with that red. There's red sewing machines. So,
see how I'm withholding because you're alive.
So what other color could we do? Can we make it look like shiplap?
Let's talk about it later.
She's like, let's talk about this later.
Evacuate me. What that can you get? My food. My food. You gotta eat.
I think so. I'm not sure about machines. Shanova might be able to help. Shanova, which one is the 8700? Is that just a straight stitch, non-walking foot machine? Like the one I have here? Obviously, not the same brand, but you know. Hey, Lynette! What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? Yeah, it's a non-walking foot machine. Yeah, it's comparable to it. Mine is just computerized. That's the only difference. Mine is computerized. Last one, and then we can start sewing the tulle on. Fun. Really? machine can go down to a size 12. An 80-12. Oh, did you? Did he get in okay yesterday? Or was it the day before yesterday? I forget what day you said he was coming in. I know you were picking him up from the airport, right? Unfolded. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? There you go. Unroll. I need to get that butt pillow my husband bought me for these machines so I get taller. Yards and yards of tools for skirts. Yep. These are the underskirts for the Mal costume that I make every year. I've making it. This is my 5th year now making these. So it's an oldie but a goodie, and if they don't stop loving this thing, you know, it's good to be bad. This way, like that. Top stitch. Oh, so this is the other difference between the small sizes and the large sizes. The larger sizes have this folded over, so it has an ability to get the longer layer added to it on a different layer. But this one we just do the layer right on top of here, just on the other side. Because if we did that with that folded edge that was a little bit longer, if we did that, then it's going too far long, if that makes sense. Then it's too long and the little kids are tripping on it and stuff. And so see, that gathers up. And this is just the tool portion. You could just imagine the other portions of it. Actually, let me sounds like it's raining. I'm gonna put this box on top of this thing here next to me so I'm not having to reach this far. That's what throws me off. And I'm taking all of my tools I've got yards and yards and yards of tool. Another there. Alright, so that's all the tools. That's all I'm working with right now is tools. So that there, so I can grab it without having to move my chair as much. So, is my personal machine a Juki? No, my personal machine is a New Tech. It's a New Tech, which is just an off-brand of Juki. I wasn't able to afford a Juki when I started looking. So I got the off-brand from Sewing Gold. And this is like 6 years ago. Just couldn't beat the price. My husband actually bought it for me as a Christmas present, as a surprise. So I can't complain. For the price, it was perfect for me, and it's a beautiful. I haven't had any trouble with it at all. None. None. I had to have my a machine guy come in and help me understand the foot pressure, when to actually put pressure down, when to release pressure, when to change tension for working with lighter fabrics, working with thicker fabrics, working with vinyls or leathers. I can only go to a size 22 needle, so I can't do anything bigger than a 22. But for what I do, I don't need anything larger than a 22. Let's take it up there. So yeah, that's my personal machine. Is an off-brand as well. We only had one problem with the off-brand for this particular buy, and it was the machine was dropped before it was put inside the shipping package. And we know this because the box container itself was perfectly fine. The only thing was you could see where it had been, like on that side where the flywheel is on the side, you could see that it had fallen down. So that's the only problem we had, and we got a full refund for it. So that worked out really well. The cylinder arm came in really out of timing. I mean, it really wasn't the timing, it was the needle position. Like it was too down, but it was down too far by like a 1/4 of an inch up in this area, so the machine guy had to come in and fix that. But other than that, these have all been really good machines. So like I said, each machine has its own temperament, it has its own personality. Like you can't go and say, okay, I'm gonna just go get a golden doodle, and like, oh yeah, they're all great dogs and all this other stuff, and then you buy yourself another golden doodle and expect them to have the same personality as the first one. It's just not gonna happen. Even machines have different personalities. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. You got a great deal on it. Yeah, I got mine. My husband paid for it, and it was like $800 something shipped. Like almost $900 shipped, but it's computerized. So it does the auto tacking, it does the auto cutter. So it does everything that I need it to do. for production sewing. Because at the time that I bought it, I wasn't making bags. I was only making costumes. Oh, I ran out of bobbin. I know it sounded different. Bobbin wars. They got me. They got me. Stickers. Yep. Bobbin's empty. Biggest one. I have 2 more full bobbins. Sure do. Sure do. Everything is still brand new on this machine, so everything is like a little tight. It hasn't been like worn in yet, you know? It's like buying a new pair of boots. Oh, it's like buying a new pair of boots. You know, you gotta break them in a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm breaking in the machines. So I'm on this machine today, and then probably tomorrow I'll be on that machine, and I just work my way up and around just to make sure that all of them are doing really well when we do our garment classes and workshops. I'm gonna make sure nobody has any problems. Come on, buddy. You're getting there. The bobbin's doing something. Hold on. It's very tight to pull out, and that's usually because it looped a little extra or something, or it's too much thread and it got looped on something before it came up. So the bobbin thread should come up easily. So see, it's doing something there. Why are you acting up? Oh, it got out of. It didn't lock in. Okay. For some reason it didn't lock in. Let me look at what I'm doing. How about that? Gotta ask that. Okay, there's some thread. There we go. That was stuck in there. I told you I had an extra probably wind or something. Okay, now it's all clear. You always want to check. It's not pulling up without any resistance. Like if you're pulling up and it's kind of hard to pull it up, it's not going to stitch right. Yeah, that's better. Right, and I'm checking my bobbin. I'm pulling on my bobbin. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's get back to work. As close as I can get. It's not liking the auto start with the new bobbin. It goes a little too fast. We'll take the auto on and off.
Tori even says she has a problem with that too. Like if she does a back stitch too fast when she first has a new bobbin in, her machine doesn't like it either. Come on. There we go. Is Monica here? What are you doing, little booger? Ah, you pulled up something, huh? Oh, there you go. That's better. Okay. That's better. Between the legs. Monica, are you here? Did you just walk into the shop? Someone's up there chatting away with Markia. Welcome, welcome, guys. If you're just tuning in, thank you for coming. We are making the underskirts for a costume for Descendants, for Mal with Descendants. So I'm working on Etsy orders. So I am production sewing and just chatting along with you guys. Don't be shy if you want to talk. Go ahead. I'm all ears. That's funny because I can't really hear you. Get it. I'm all ears. Get it. Morning, Jaded. How are you? Is that for anything? Hope you're having a great morning. For you, it's still the same time. It's just a different time zone. It's the same day. It's just a different time zone. I get so confused sometimes because sometimes I'll be talking to Tori and I'm like, wait a minute, what day of the week is it for you? I'm doing great. I am sewing away, doing production work. You missed the burning. You were burning stuff earlier. this one. So that's 3 done, guys. We are on a roll. I'm diffusing my hair. I'm still watching. Yeah, I was doing that last week. I bought like these huge rollers for. Yeah, you missed the fire. Like we were really like burning stuff. See? Touch this one with the other one. Yeah, Jade, you missed it. We were putting stuff on fire. If I get through all these 20 skirts, you might see me do it again. But I think by that time I might be getting through. By that time I'm gonna be stuck in my face like my arm, like Chanel says. My face. So you can attach that there. See how I joined that piece there? I just overlaid it by a little bit. You don't have to sew down that side. It's not going to make a difference. If you're doing a tutu skirt and that's all there is the tutu, then you are going to need to make sure that that joint is not visible. But for what I'm doing it purpose, because there's going to be layers on top of this. This is just to create the fullness underneath the skirt. I joined those last 2 pieces that would have probably not have been enough to do anything with individually. Work. I don't like to put a pleat too close to this joining seam because it will be putting in a zipper and it gets too bulky around the zipper and it gets caught. Just years of experience. Jaded, I should have, Jaded said hi. I know you're more listening than watching. Because I know you're diffusing that hair, girl. Diffuse that hair. Show's got to get ready for her convention. Tomorrow's convention day. She's excited. I know I would be. I don't do much bending. There's one up in like the Newbern area that someone turned me on to. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that one. Sherry, who came in last time with she did soaps and stitches is the name of her thing. Actually making these cute cupcake shaped soaps for the cupcake boxes next month. It's so cute. It's so cute. I'm happy to support another small business as well as, put something in the box that's going to be fun. There we go. Get as close as I can. Close as I can. There. Folded side. Unravel. So you guys are seeing the sewing portion of it, but it takes some effort to really. Ooh, I'm having a hot flash. Having a hot flash. Takes some effort to line up all this stuff and layer it and do all that stuff and get it ready for this portion of it. No. Oh, there's my charging piece I was looking for earlier. See? It knocked off the table when I was doing the folding and stuff. Oh my god, I feel like I'm dying. God, I'm burning up. Hot flashes are real, guys. Oh, here comes Miss Aggie. Okay. My husband just texted me saying they're heading back. Hello. Hey, hey. Heads up, I'm on a live, so in case you don't want to get looked at.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Angie just came in with her. What's that?
Look.
Where you coming in from, Miss Angie?
Taking my mother back to the doctor.
Is she doing all right?
Yep, doing great.
Okay, good. This is just the after surgery checkup? Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. She looked like she's getting around really good.
She's getting around really good. She feels good. She keeps saying, because she knows she was upset about having him tonight, but she supposed she don't be able to see. She was able to see immediately after the surgery. So now she's okay.
Yeah.
Guess what I found? That ain't what I was looking for though.
What's that?
Guess what I found? But that ain't what I was looking for.
What'd you find?
Vinyl waterproof floor.
Oh.
That's not what I went for.
Oh.
But
But
he told me he'll give me enough to do the area that.
that's good.
55 cents a square foot. And everywhere else, the cheapest I found it was like $1.89.
You got a good price on that.
Yeah, 55 cents a square foot. So I was like, that ain't what I came for. I came for just the glue. He was like, I don't have the glue, but I got the flooring. I was like, he said, it's really cheap. And I went, what you call really cheap? I know
Yeah.
how y'all be saying. He said 55 cents a
Why don't you
square
pop the door open so she doesn't have to keep putting stuff down? Open the door.
foot. I don't know.
She's like, oh.
He was like, why don't you just She just said that, girl. Look, you lucky I can't do this. Because if I could swing it, I'd swap you with it.
Oh, goodness. You're being so violent. True New Yorker.
Look, she done got walked a few minutes ago.
Miss Angie's here.
She done got walked a few minutes ago.
Who got popped? Put my table back a little bit. Keep pushing it. Keep bumping it. Hello, my love. So you guys are heading back, huh? Hope everything went well. Okay. We're making costumes. Hello, Mama. How you feeling?
Right.
Hi, Mama. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm feeling okay.
Okay, good.
How many more we got? Yes. And one piece is so light. So when you put them together, because when you put it in my hand,
One box?
No, one piece
Oh,
is
okay.
so light. But when you put, I think it says 36 pieces in this box, they get heavy.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know. What you make? Costumes?
Costumes.
Holiday costumes.
I'm making the underskirt for the Mal
I
dress.
see you doing them like an assembly line. I saw that.
What was that?
That lights fell down.
Oh, okay.
I said, I see you doing like assembly line.
I am. I'm
I
on
told
live,
you, I
so
can't
just
do
let me
no
know.
one little piece at a time. I got to like do all the skirts, all the tops.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm
I
doing
can't-
all the underskirts.
Yep, I cannot do no one piece at a time. Can't do it.
Nope, that's what I'm doing. Assembly line.
Can't do it.
I told Marquia we would handle it. She's looking at me. She's
I
like,
know you did.
I want to see where she said that.
What did she say now?
She told me to show her the proof that you said that.
About this table?
No. About you being able to help me.
Who was it? You said it again?
Marquia, I was telling Marquia that we've got the costumes, not to worry about the costumes. We will take care of costumes. And she's talking about, I want to see the proof where she said she's gonna help.
Oh my gosh!
Cause she thinks I'm just saying stuff. I'm like, I'm not just saying it, I promise. She did say she was gonna help.
I did.
Because she said she didn't want to make sure you're not gonna be in New York. She just didn't want to know that you were gonna be in New York.
Sorry.
You feeling good, Mom? Feeling good? What did you have done?
Cataract.
No, it was doing that.
My mom had that last
No, it was.
month.
That's why you just no, I'm saying it was. So make it
She's got glaucoma, so it's
Me too.
more
I
complicated.
gotta-
Her blood
let me go
pressure
to the
behind her
car and
eye
get
is
'em.
bad.
Oh yeah, I know mine's same. What's the same way?
Ugh.
A mess. But I don't see out my right eye no more.
Oh yeah, she sees out of both eyes.
But that's good. Good.
When you get
Yeah,
the
both hands. Yeah, mine had bleeding behind that.
Yeah.
Is that a top and a bottom?
This is the waistband that
Mm-hmm.
is attached to the bodice piece underneath.
Oh.
And so this is just the underskirt. So this is just to make it fuller.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like 5 layers of skirt pieces. And then this is just it. This just makes it.
They're barefooting.
I can't sew with no shoes on.
Oh my goodness.
I can't cook with no shoes on either.
She said, she did not say she can't sew without shoes.
I can't.
Oh.
I can't sew with shoes on. If I have shoes on, there's something wrong with me. I walk around my house barefoot all day long.
I do too in the house.
Why is this one on the table?
I don't sew. I don't like to.
Why is it not?
Angel love it.
Why
I
is
do
it on
not.
the table? So it don't
I
have
be
to
saying
fall
if I
down.
want it, do
Because it probably
She like,
did fall down.
Is that
That's why-
Marquia? Doing all that more noise?
Probably.
Hey there.
I said, who that fine lady walking across that parking lot? Wait a minute.
Like this one, Angie.
About to go crazy.
Because it probably fell off, because it was one I had took off, it don't stick as
It's my
well.
protection. What?
It really is.
Y'all,
There's a question about track out.
I
I
didn't
don't-
put it there.
Oh,
I'm telling
I
you,
hope they
it
get the
fell off
weekends
because I had to
this-
move it.
I'm putting the
Once
date
you
up
move
for
it, it ain't holding
for
as well as it
October.
should,
This
and they
weekend,
probably
I'm
just
putting
sat
it
it
up.
up there.
Look,
Is what I'm telling you. I didn't put it.
We're gonna run time.
like she has in-depth questions. Like, what track out do y'all do? I don't know track out because I don't know.
What do you shoes asking?
So I told her we don't have track out planned at the moment. We don't have anything currently going on.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 weeks in October. I don't know which 2 weeks yet.
Okay.
And they're all for kids beginner.
Okay. She keeps throwing dates
I
at
ain't
me.
no teeny bopper.
I don't know.
Oh, and that guy
And it's
called me about
October.
them pieces.
2 weeks in October.
Getting on my nerves. I bought that stand for the TV from him. and He forgot to
You
give me
know
all
this
the
stuff. I'm
pieces.
telling
No,
you,
I
you're
don't.
good.
Come
My
back and
kids
get
do
them.
not go to track out
I've been
anymore. I
trying to
have
get
Thanksgiving
back for about a
kids. I don't know exact dates. That's why I have to do it this weekend.
Or I won't be home.
But you get it.
Right.
You going camp for real?
Tell her I'll call
Okay.
her back then. I'll do it right now.
Okay.
It'll be open back this weekend.
Y'all taking me in one of them boxes?
No.
Come on.
Oh, Lord.
No, we had to bring, if we take Key, we had to bring her back.
Oh, Lord.
Yes,
You know, they say, if
she's on it today, guys.
if
That's
that's
all
the
I'm
child
saying.
you take, they'll bring her back.
She is in rare form.
Key, you will bring her back.
Yeah, no shoes. I do not sew with shoes on. Never have. I probably never will.
Oh, no wonder.
No wonder what.
They,
It's oil.
they send, it ain't oil, it's powder. It's like it didn't take good or something.
Oh, the powdered finish?
Yeah. Not as smooth. First these look like they didn't paint or something. See, those are blank.
Bam. I'm out of tool. I have to do the tool now. You need at least slippers on. That's can't do it. I gotta feel everything.
Okay, tabletop.
I gotta feel everything. Alright, I think we're gonna take a break and eat some food. So I gotta go get food and then I gotta make more tool stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head off, guys. I'm pretty much done. Let me show you one of the skirt layers and then you can see how it looks together. To kind of see like what the assembly looks like. Hold on. Alright, so these are all the small skirt pieces. So we have so we have a few layers in this. And then we put all the layers together. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so these are all the layers. So there's an organza layer, 2 layers of organza. There's one that's shorter and one that's longer. Then this one's a different type of organza, and then there's this pink layer. So all these layers go together to make the skirt. See, so this is the longest length. Okay, so these are the okay, let me grab a couple layers and start putting it together. It's a photo box.
Oh,
Okay, so we've got this layer,
oh,
and then that layer gets
No, they didn't like styrofoam pieces.
On the black shelf, right?
this layer,
Oh, that's the black stuff. Oh, great.
and then it
Looks like
gets
styrofoam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't.
this layer, right? All right. Then it gets the lace. Then there's the lace over it. What we get? What we get? What do you mean? Oh, you got Happy Meal. What'd you get? What'd you get? So we got all that, and then underneath this is this. So you can kind of see what I'm looking at. So underneath all of these layers, right? This goes underneath. This goes underneath. Oh, getting caught. Oh, getting caught. Okay. This goes down. And then these layers go right on top. So see how that just makes it look pretty and full and fluffy. So it looks better, obviously, when you get all of the waviness and stuff. But this is what we were trying to accomplish. So this is the next step for me to do, is actually start assembling skirt pieces, the round circle pieces together, and then attaching all the pieces, and then we're done. Yeah, and this is just the skirt. So the bodice part is amazing as well, but I do an assembly line. But it's getting late and I haven't had anything to eat for lunch yet. Something for me or Jaden? Something for me? Something for me?
I got reservation.
So yeah, that's what it's gonna look like, guys. It's gonna look all this wonderfulness in a skirt. Alright guys. Thank you for staying on. I know it's been a long live, but that's what happens when you do production sewing. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you guys have a great afternoon and evening. I